All right, we are live. Hey, you guys, welcome to our Thursday health chat that we have every Thursday at around this time. And I have with me Coletta Haskins in the middle. She's in
Hi.
Texas. And then we have Crystal Scott on the end, also known as Gorgeous by Nature. You should follow her on IG and follow Coletta as well. But Crystal's in Miami. And I'm Ashley. I'm in Tennessee. And we are so excited to be back in the kitchen with you guys today. We're going to be talking or sharing about some of the different teas that Shackley launched and the Shackley difference as well. What makes Shackley different from everybody else. But I do want to make sure that we talk to you guys first about our 30-day health challenge, which I am super excited about. We are having people join us from all over, and it's so exciting. So, what that is the Meology Health Chat, and this is my Meology box. And you have these packets. You fill out a really quick quiz assessment, and you put in your health goals, like family history, different stuff that you're might be dealing with, what you might want to, like your aspirations as far as health. I guess that'd be health goals. But then it analyzes everything for you. Like if you have any dietary preferences, like if you're vegan, if you're vegetarian, etc., and or keto or whatever. And so it analyzes all of that for you. And then you get your own packets, right? And so my packets have my name on them, and it has in there for me exactly what they recommend for me. So, for example, Shackley did have before this, it was called Vitalizer. And so there was Vitalizer for women, men, and gold. So then myself, Coletta, and Krystal, we would all get women's Vitalizer, right? But now it's like super, super specialized. So what I get is different from what Coletta gets, which is different from what Krystal gets. So it's all personalized specifically for you and for your health goals, which is so dope. So there's this along with the Life Shake, which is our protein shakes. And some people associate protein shakes only with losing weight, which these do work with that, but it's not just for that. You should be getting protein in your system every day. I've been drinking protein since I was like 2 years old. So it's not, it's something that is supposed to be in your system every single day. And then you're also going to get a free cleanse. When you get the Meology Prove It Challenge, you get a cleanse, a 7-day cleanse completely for free, which is so cool. I just had somebody call on Sunday and was so excited. And I've been talking with them all week. They've been so excited about going on the cleanse and everything. So, anyway, so we're going to go ahead and get started with our tea. Oh wait, before we get there, just so that you know, we call it the 30-day health challenge because that is a Shackley guarantee that if you don't feel better in 30 days, that you get 100% of your money back, which is really cool. And I think that's one of the things that sets Shackley apart because I don't really know any other, if you were to get your supplements from the store, if they don't work for you, they're probably not going to give you your money back. But with Shackley, it does. So, yeah, anybody else want to jump in there?
Well, I know I'm
Okay.
excited about my meology as well, and I know it's specific for me. And we talked about it before. We said it's your matchmaker. You know how you go
Yeah.
online and you're trying to match up with someone.
Yeah.
So it's your matchmaker. And I have mine too that is specific that says Coletta. So I like that as well. So I'm excited about it. And I'm on the 30-day challenge as well, along with Ashley and Crystal. And we're going to see what it does for us. And not that we haven't been on the supplements for a while, we've been on Shackley for 24 years. But what I liked about the meology was that when I took the assessment, it also gave me some of the same ones that I was always taking, but also a few more that I needed to take because right now, as I look at
No.
myself, I'm looking at aging. So I'm aging, but I want to stay young, looking young and feeling young. So yes, I love the meology as well. So and excited about it. Crystal, you have anything that you want to share, love?
I think you both did an excellent job covering it. Yes, we're excited about the individualization and personalization of the supplements because we're all unique in our own ways, and that's what Meology is designed to do. So it's very exciting to be a part of this new um, development that Shackley has created as a leader and trailblazer in the nutritional and wellness industry. So yes, very exciting.
Yay! Okay,
Hmm.
so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the teas. So, Coletta, do you want to go first?
Sure. I'll go
Okay.
first because I like quick and easy things. You all are the recipe girls. You got to stir up things and add extra in and all those things. But I'm just so simple, as you saw with the shake. Mix and go. One of the things that Shackley brought out, and which I really love, and this is the Triple Defend Boost tea. And so this is the tea right here. And well, I'm going to say it's not a tea, but you use it like a tea. It's actually a powder that boosts your immune system. And so this
Mhm.
particular powder, you can either mix it in hot or cold water, or even in your shake. While we're looking at the triple boost immune system for your immune system, because during this cold and flu season, there's some certain things that you need for your body to just help fight off viruses and bacteria. So what I have noticed about this particular product that it just gives me a little boost for my energy, but also I'm knowing that I'm getting the boost for my immune system to boost it, to support it, and also to defend it. So, what are some of the products that are in here? Some of the nutrients that we have. It's our vitamin C, which is one that helps as antioxidant. Our vitamin D3, which is important. Our zinc, and our elderberry. Oh wow, that Shackley has a lot of things now with the elderberry
Yeah.
in it. So that everything has the elderberry because
Yeah.
what we learn is it fights off the flu and cold season when you're in the flu and cold season. So it fights off those viruses. So I like that as well. And it also has the immune boosting beta glucan in it, the reishi mushroom, and also the ginseng. And a lot of people love ginseng. It gives you a boost too. So it has that in it. And what I like about it, it also has natural cane sugar. Natural. Shackley is a natural company, and that's what we look at. That's the Shackley difference. All you have to do is for this particular product, which what I like about it is that you have this one little strip. You can carry it in your purse. You can carry wherever in your bag to work, wherever you're going. And all you have to do is just open it up like that. Simple. Remember what I said, simple. You pour in your water, unless you want it hot. See. Into the glass. And you just take your little packet. Uh-oh. Pour it into the water. And you just stir. Simple. No. No blenders. It's very simple. And this is a nice cold drink. I like it cold. And of course, many of you don't know, but I'm here in Texas. It's close to 90 degrees today. So, yeah.
Wow.
So
Wow.
you just mix it up. And as you mix it, get it nice and mixed up in there. It has a very smooth taste and it tastes like berries. And I love the berries. So of course we said we have the elderberry in here and it's an immune booster to protect, to boost, and to defend. And that's what you want to do during the cold and flu season. And cheers.
Yay! Okay, I really love that one too. I think that is one of my favorites. I know Ashton really likes it. Like he loves it. When we just did our loyalty order and he was like, "Is that on there? Because it's good." And it really is. It tastes really good and you're able to get all those vitamins and nutrients and it tastes good. But the thing that I love about Shackley is that it tastes good, but it works. It doesn't just taste good. You know,
Right.
it works first, but it also tastes really good. And I know, I think Crystal's going to be sharing with us some things that you can add to it, or um, that you can add to your tea, or
Flavor person, so I like
okay,
to enhance things, not just for flavor, but also for nutrition as well. Because when we add additional ingredients that boost the nutritional quality, obviously it's already super nutritious just coming out of the packet from Shackley. But if you also want to enhance it and take it up another notch, you could do that by adding a few simple ingredients. Um, with my teas, I always like to add something citrusy. So either lemon or lime. You know, I usually use half a lemon or half a lime, or I'll use a fourth of a lemon and a fourth of a lime and blend that in to give it a nice citrus boost. It's kind of like a tangy flavor. And then, of course, that increases the vitamin C as well. And then when it comes to sweetening it, there are a couple of natural options that I usually work with. One is honey, and we're all pretty familiar with using honey to sweeten things, so it's natural. If you wanted to use a vegan sweetener, I just started using monk fruit sweetener, and I know Shackley does use this as well to sweeten products with, and it's um, it's a very good. It's a low glycemic replacement for cane sugar if you wanted to, and it looks. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks just like sugar, so and tastes very similar as well. So it's definitely something to try. And then, of course, I also have just raw cane sugar as well. And this is, I use this sometimes as well. And they're all organic, non GMO. So I try to make sure that when it comes to the sweeteners, they are as natural and unprocessed and raw as possible, because again that maintains the nutritional value and also the flavor, and also it keeps chemicals, extra toxic chemicals, out of our system, because our goal is for health. Now, another thing that you can add to flavor your teas are berries. So this is like a frozen berry medley. Fresh or frozen is fine, whatever you have available. You can mash the berries up and then add the lemon and the tea on top, and then the water. Or you could use fresh berries, or you can also blend everything if you want to bring the blender out. But I've got some strawberries here and sweet dark cherries here. So lots of different options you can use for to add some extra fruit, which of course gives once again the flavor and the nutritional boost. And then if you don't have, or if you want to use a different method of adding fruit, you could add the superfood powders. And so here I have the acai berry powder and the maki berry powder, and you can add those in as well as enhancers. And of course, that's what Shackley is doing with the elderberry tea, energizing tea, which now has the addition of the elderberry for immunity boosting benefits, in addition to all the other amazing benefits that the tea has. It's a blend of green, red, and white teas. They are energizing, they are antioxidants, anti-aging, anti-cancer, everything you want anti, but then everything you want that's good and healthy for you
yeah.
is all in that little packet. So those are just a few ways that you can enhance your drinks. And I will turn it back over to Ashley to share one of her recipes.
Yay! Okay, um, so Crystal, as you can see, is like the enhancer guru. I would have never thought to put the berries in the blender. Like I would have, well, the berries like with the tea, I would have never thought to put the tea in the blender, period, I think. Um, but so I really like the
See?
energizing tea. This is like this is like it means so much to me. And it really does. I think just because, just right now and just period, but we have a lot going on, and even though we're doing a lot of stuff from home, like I'm teaching from home, everything's from home, but it's still a lot and a lot to adjust to, but it's really fun. But I like this little energy pick me up. Now, this is the energizing elderberry tea that Crystal's just talking about. And I love it because I'm able to get my energy and a pick me up all once. So instead of having to have like a sugary drink or, you know, like a 5 hour energy or, something that has a lot of sugar and you might have a nice high, but you're definitely going to get a crash at some point. You know what I mean? And so with these, there's no crash. You just have like a steady stream of energy and it doesn't give you the jitters. It's not like I used to drink coffee all the time, especially in college. I drank it all the time in college. And this was kind of before I really got hip to these teas. But I would have the energy, but at some point I would crash and then I would have to go get another one. And I usually would get I would get the caramel macchiatos. So you guys know that's full of sugar. So it was like the worst thing for me ever. But then I got turned on to these and I love that I love that energy.
May I have a tortilla?
Yeah. And I love the energy. Um, I love the energy. Hold on, guys. Crystal, can you take over for me really quick?
Sure.
Hold on.
Sure. Yes,
I don't have a tortilla.
macchiato. Yeah, well, still is. It's just that I actually don't really drink coffee. But if I ever do go to Starbucks and I were to get a coffee, it would be the caramel as well. So I am right there with you.
Put this with you.
I'm so thankful that Ashley, that Shaq these energizing products because I don't drink coffee or soda. Never have. Like, have always been a clean drinker. Just never really had a taste for it, thankfully, because I know a lot of people kind of get maybe addicted to coffees and sodas and the chemical energy drinks, and it's hard to get off. And so, thankfully, Shackley has a clean energy option for us that we're sharing with you today. So I'll turn it back over to you, Ashley.
Yay, thanks. I think my little one was taking advantage of the fact that I'm doing this webinar. So anyway, he was sneaking in the pantry. Okay, so I just use water, and you don't even really need this much. I like it because I just use it as like a drink. Now, my husband, on the other hand, he only gets like a really small amount of water. So it's up to you. You can just have a small amount and drink it all down really fast, or you can make it like something to enjoy. I like it as something to enjoy, so I just use water. And let's see. Then, okay, you just pour it in just like the other one, and you stir it up. Now, like Crystal mentioned, you can put like different stuff in them if you want to. The elderberry ones are already really sweet. So, like the pomegranate one isn't very sweet. The matcha one isn't very sweet, but it's good. Pomegranate's good too, but elderberry is just like it's just already sweetened, so you don't really necessarily need something for this one, but you can if you want to. And that's it. That's it. And it's so easy. And with this, like I'll just have nice energy for a long time. Oh, my professor said hi. Hi, Professor Trujillo. Oh my gosh. And Amy too. Hey, Amy. Amy's in Maryland. Okay, so and that's it. Now I will say that if you choose to drink this, um, don't do it like after 5 o'clock. If you plan on going to bed, at like, 9, 10 or whatever, don't drink this after 5 because you'll be awake. Like you'll be awake. So just a word of caution. Anyway, but these do really, really well. Like if you know you're gonna need that extra boost of energy, this is perfect, like super perfect for that. Um, and I know for us, it really helps, like if we have long days because we're homeschooling, and also like I'm teaching, but we also have, like long recording session times, or we're having to finish working on a recording project or, something. And so this definitely helps me in that time because I'm not jittery. I'm just awake and my mind is, awake and clear. So I'm able to get everything done that I need to. But
Mhm.
I think that's really it. Unless anybody else has anything to add.
I was just going to say,
I
I love,
just wanted to say for this particular powder, it has I told you it's not a tea, but it's used as a tea, but it's
Hmm.
7 patents pending on this. That
Yeah.
Shackley came up with. I wanted to say that, yeah. And the other thing that not only is it great tasting, but it's also gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, non-GMO, and even for kosher. So I wanted to say that, and this is not for children. This one is not for children and not for women that are pregnant or breastfeeding. So I wanted to share that, and also to also check with your doctors when you're using the different teas. And so specifically this one because it's for the immune system. So I wanted to just add that to it.
and I was going to say that I love that they come in these really convenient little packets because I travel a lot for work. So it's easy for me to just grab the handful of the packets and take them with me on the plane, take them when I'm out working at convention centers and trade shows. I can just open up the packet and pour it right into my bottled water. And I have a nice energizing drink with me to get me throughout the whole day without having to worry about where's the nearest Starbucks or where's the nearest place I can get a
Right.
Coke from. Like I just come already prepared with my energy products and my nutritional supplements. And so I love that Shaklee makes it so convenient to stay healthy, whether you're working at home or you're on the road.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's so one of the things I love too about the meology because it's just like you're saying, you can just grab your nutrition routine and go. Like if you're on the road, if you're on the road, you don't have to take a whole bunch of bottles with you. You don't have to be worried about all that stuff. You can just grab the amount of packets that you need and dip, and then the same thing with these teas. Like you can just have some like I put a couple now that it's getting a little bit cooler. I just put a couple of these and a couple of the triple defense boosts in our car in the glove compartment, just in case. Like I know, well, mostly for my husband because he gigs a lot, and so just in case it's like, oh, I need one, and he might not have brought one with him, he can just go in there and grab it and have that, and all he needs is a bottle of water. And so it's also very cost effective. It's very cost effective. I think these are like what, like maybe like
Less
$2.
around
What'd
it,
you
just
say?
Dollar,
right around $1 a day.
Right around a
dollars.
dollar. Yeah, so right around $1 a stick. Like I don't really know any other energy drinks that have the same level of nutrition that you can get for $1. You know, so we absolutely love these. And yeah, so that's really it for today, you guys. We just wanted to get back in the kitchen and show you guys what we use as our part of our nutrition routine. And again, please feel free to join us for our 30-day Meology Challenge. You guys, I am so excited about this. It's so dope. It's so dope because it fits my needs, specifically my needs and our needs. It fits the needs that we have
Right.
individually. And so we have this and the elderberry shake, like what I showed you guys earlier. This is what we did, or we did the shakes last week in the kitchen. So if you haven't seen that one, you can just scroll up or scroll down and you'll be able to see it. But it was really fun. We just showed the different shakes. But there's elderberry, there's rich chocolate, French vanilla, strawberry, and cafe latte. And if you would like a free sample of any of those, just be sure to let one of us know, whoever you follow on our page. So so be sure to let one of us know, and we can send you a free sample right to your door. Isn't that cool? So anyway, be sure to join us. It's so easy. You can take a quiz for I think it takes what, 5 to 10 minutes to do the quiz. It's very short, very simple, very easy, and you can find out what's good for you. And let's see, I think that's it. So I'm going to be jumping in a room really in a couple of minutes, maybe give me about 5 or 10 minutes. I'm going to be jumping in a room on Facebook, and you guys can jump into if you would like more details on what we do, because we kind of give the abbreviated version on here because we don't want to be on here for too long and we don't want to take up too much of your time. But I will be getting in a room if you would like to, and you can go on my page and you'll see the info. But we're so grateful for Shackley, like super, super, super grateful. I've been taking Shackley products since I've been born. Coletta, you've been taking them for how long?
24 years.
24 years. And
24.
Krystal,
About the same, almost 2 decades.
wow. I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
didn't know it was almost 2 decades for you. Wow. And it's so cool because one of the things that I wanted to make sure I talked about was that Shackley is all about long-term health. It's not a fad. It's not a quick fix. It's
Right.
not a lose weight super fast. It's not that. Shackley is a long term. Like when we talk about the landmark health study that Shackley was a part of, it's studied, and Krystal, you can jump in because you can jump in. But it's but they studied people for 20 years, people's health for 20 years, and they studied people that took Shackley, people that took supplements and got them from the store, and then people that didn't take any supplements at all. And those that took Shackley had markedly better health than both of the other two groups, including those that took supplements but got them from the grocery store. And I also found out last week that the Shackley group, was on average about 10 years older than the other two groups. So they were
Wow.
10 years older and still had better health. And that's a clinical study from a doctor from UC Berkeley. And Krystal, if you want to jump in here, you can.
Oh, you did a great job. You
Uh,
covered it.
Yeah, she did.
It was conducted
yeah.
at UC Berkeley, largest study of its kind on the role of nutrition and health. And
Mhm.
yeah, and Shackley nailed it. Shackley long-term users had lower rates of many of the conditions that are facing our society today. Anything from diabetes, stroke, even dementia, all kinds of things that people are trying to find ways to avoid. Shackley users were able to do that very easily and very naturally with Shackley.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
let's see, Patricia just said, how about the telomeres? Yeah, like that's really cool that you mentioned that. And I'll grab it really quick. But I was telling um we talk about the red table talk that the Smith family has, and they did this one episode about health, and the doctor was telling them about their telomeres. And I was so excited because I already knew about that because of Shackley, and I've known about that for like over 10 years. And so
Mhm.
this is Vivix, and we take this every day, and this helps to keep you young at the cellular level. And so it was really interesting. I think they said that Will Smith was at the cellular level. He was the youngest out of everybody, which is
Yeah.
really interesting because Shackley has been around for years. So Shackley is always ahead of the game. And if you're going to be partnered with a company, you want to be partnered with a company that's ahead of the game. So that's what I love, is that Shackley is not catching up and keeping up or trying to just keep up with the fad or whatever. Shackley is always ahead of the game. Like Coletta was saying, this triple defense boost, Shackley has been working on this for 7 years. They were working on this for 7 years. This wasn't just something that they just put together because of everything that's happened in the past, several months. Shackley's been working on this for 7 years, and that's what they do. They work on something and on a product for years and years and years before they even bring it to us, which is so dope. So you know that you're getting quality. You know that you're getting the best, and that's why Shackley is the number one nutrition company in the U.S. So
And
yeah,
one of
did
the
I miss
things
anything?
too, yeah, the other thing too, Ashley, is that you see the longevity of life, but not only that, but you see the quality of life when you're taking these products, because you see a lot of the Shackley people, you would think that they were much younger, when you talk to me like, oh no, I'm 70, I'm 80, what? So uh, we're the proof. It's no animal testing and all of that. We're the people who have taken the products and have seen the results for ourselves. And like I was saying, I've been on the products for 24 years and was a skeptic at first, but really has helped my body, my husband's body, and we're still enjoying the quality of life. It becomes a lifestyle. And I think people don't understand that. It's like, okay, maybe take a few things and that's going to help me. Or if I'm sick, let me take that. It's not about that. It's about taking care of the body, lifestyle. It's your lifestyle. So change in your lifestyle. And so that's the thing that I'm always sharing with people when it comes to whether it's a medical problem you're having or, you're sick. Hey, let's do something that's going to be more preventive because you're going to pay for health some kind of way. Why not do a little bit of an investment and use products that have been proven and that have helped people? As you were talking about the the landmark study, people it's been proven. Shackley's proven it. So now I just go around talking to people and just tell them, hey, I'm a product of the product. And so we always say, just join us with what we're doing. And that's why we're sharing today the things that we're sharing. So I'm loving Shackley. At one point, I was that skeptical nurse that said, oh no. But now it's like, hey, I'm going to give this information to you, and you have to make a decision about what you want to do for your body. So you'll never be able to say, Coletta didn't share Shackley with me.
Right, right. And I love that. I think that one of the things that all three of us are very passionate about is what Coletta said, just sharing it with people because, it became so apparent over these last several months, the gap as far as healthcare and just health in general, and people being affected in certain ways that other groups might not have been as affected. And so we saw that, and it was so interesting because at the virtual conference, our CEO Roger Barnett sat down with the head of the Department of Public Health at Harvard, right? Yeah,
Yes.
and the Department of Public Health, yeah, the School of Public Health at Harvard, and they were talking about that. They were discussing that and that big gap, and so we it's a big part of our passion to share this with people and make sure that people know that you can have access to well care, which is what Shackley is about, keeping people well, not even getting to the point of sick, but just keeping people well. And so that's why on the picture it says wellness for all, work from anywhere, right? And so we want to share that with people because it's very accessible and you don't have to wait until you're sick in order to start taking care of yourself. You can start taking care of yourself now, and it's just a very simple nutrition routine. Shackley has made it so easy for us. It literally takes 10 minutes to do your nutrition routine as far as like the nutrition. And then with the healthy lifestyle in general, that includes eating well, that includes healthy lifestyle, exercise. So with all of that combined, you can have, like what Coletta was saying, a better quality of life for the long term. Right. And so that's one of the things. So anyway, that's it for us. I'm going to jump in a room in a couple of minutes, you guys. And if you would like more information, we're going to be doing another Zoom tonight. And that's one that you would need the link to. So if you want the link, just put it in the comments or get with either Krystal or Coletta or I, and we'll send you that link. But that's going to be tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, where we're going to share more details. And so anyway, love you guys and have a great, healthy rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.